Hey guys, this is Space Marine 658 here. You can probably hear in the background that's my cat meowing repeatedly. I uh I think she's going through that time of the year. You know how cats every couple of months. Um but yeah, so she hasn't been quiet the whole day. She's just been walking around meowing and rubbing herself on things. Just generally acting weirder than normal because usually she doesn't talk to anybody, doesn't cuddle with people. Now suddenly she wants to be lovey on everybody. But yeah, so I'm starting to upload episode one, which is a little longer than I would normally post. It's about 24 minutes long, which is about 3 episodes worth. I probably should have recorded little more on that third part, but I figured it was getting a little long anyways. Because my internet isn't strong here, it takes a little while to upload videos. So let's see, we just improved relations to Max. Let's see if the Pawnee will now accept. Yes, they will. Alright. Perfect. And of course, they're very much stronger than we are. Okay, let's see. They are militarist. They will seek to expressively expand. Okay, so we're pretty far away from them, considering. So they probably won't go to war with us. But if we wanted them to go to war against these guys, they're more likely to help. So let's invite them to the Federation. And there they go, they accept. Now since we started it, we're the leader. It means we get 30% morale of armies, 30% morale of navies, and +1 diplomatic relation or reputation. Now prestige adds 2.5 or 2.57 federal authority, but none from diplomatic reputation, which is kind of weird. So I thought we had a Diplo rep. Oh wait, no, we got rid of the Diplo rep guy. They get 3.91, so they get more than us. So upon the death of my monarch, they will become the new leader of the Federation. But I think my guy is still pretty young. Yeah, he's only 23 years old. I mean, I don't know how much it is for the Native Americans, but he's pretty young considering. But we should be able to tech up soon. I'd like to get this because it means we'll be ahead of them, but I also want to get this so we can migrate more. Because migrating gives you lots of points. And we're about to migrate soon too. I should turn up my maintenance a little. I guess I should put it on max. But here we go. Migration is possible. We want to get away from them, so I think we're going to go to Comanche. Right? C, 50, 50, and 50. Now, considering your, like, as far as Europeans go, that's, you know, that's not a lot. But as far as these little tribes go, that's actually quite a bit. It'll help speed up the fact that we're gonna get this, and we get a new thing. Cause like, see, I forget what we had back in Pueblo. See, resources depleted by migrants, so it's low tax modifiers, -50. So whoever gets there next is only gonna get 1 base tax, when we had like 3 base tax, I believe. And we can change our culture, change it from Navajo to what we are. But I know there's a decision. Accept culture shift. Pueblo has a stability of at least 1. I lose 5 stability. Navajo comes into primary culture. Now, that wouldn't be helpful for me because all I do is basically lose 5 stability. When I could just use some Diplo points, which I'm not going to do anyway since I'm going to continue to move. But if I was a big European nation, say I conquered a whole bunch of stuff, like say I'm Portugal, I come over here and I conquer all of this. Rather than turning all of this from like Osage, I forget what the main one over here is. Let's actually, we can check it this way. So like say we conquered all of this Greek stuff, and rather than converting it all over to Portuguese, we could just accept the shift, and suddenly Portugal becomes Greek. Now they're a lot. I doubt the AI is likely to do that, but it'd be useful in case you're like a small nation and you take over a large area of like culture that's culturally different. So like say you started out as Austria and suddenly you had all of the Holy Roman Empire, you should be able to shift it to whatever the majority is. That way it's a lot easier and a lot cheaper to convert everything else over to that main religion, depending on what size. And it really just depends on the size of the nation you start as and how much you take. The more you take, the more that's the same culture, the better it is off to just shift cultures. Now I don't know if Europeans can do that or not, but I know we are able to. And now see, Navajo is accepted by the Pueblo. What is all accepted by Pueblo? I think that's okay. So we accept Navajo, Pueblo, Pimen, and Shoshone, because they're all in the Soran group. Pretty soon we'll be able to get the first idea, which is pretty good because once we get it all. Alright, so they've moved closer to us, and they lost their war, and they only have 2 guys. Now is the time, because that's Pima. So technically the Apaches don't have anything. So, play war. They're not allied with anyone, are they? No, I didn't even check. I should have checked. But now we can go and just sit on the capital. I mean, it doesn't hurt us at all. I mean, smugglers running around. People finding lots of ways to get around paying taxes and fees on moving goods. It's cutting into our income, but stopping it would cost quite a lot in short term. So loses stability and 2.25 ducats, or is too expensive. Can I afford to lose -10 tax modifier? I'm not even getting any modifier at all. So let's see if that changes. Yeah, I'm getting -10. So I'm making even less. Oh, gotta raise more taxes. But, you know, this isn't bad. It's not, I mean, they're not minusing too much for me. I don't even know if, like, you can get a -10%. You might be able to, I'm not sure, but don't quote me as an expert. I'm definitely not one of those. Alright. Protect against Pima. I don't even know who Pima. Oh wait, no, Pima's that one, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'd have to have 5 guys. That's not too hard to do, but that's not really worth it. I don't really care about any of these, so yeah. Okay, so we defeated them. Super peace. Show strength. So I get the Apaches will lose 20 prestige. I will gain 20 of each monarch power. And you can also take money, because with this Casas Belli, you don't get any. I think it's you don't get any percent of aggressive expansion as long as you aren't taking anything. So if you take stuff, you get aggressive expansion. With this, you don't. Yeah, 0%. So you basically don't get any cost for getting things, but the aggressive expansion is the same. I know it says 0% aggressive expansion, but that's not actually how it works. That's because you're taking this, you don't actually get any aggressive expansion. And now see, they don't have enough money for me to be able to take anything, but you know, 20 prestige. Or I don't think I get 20 prestige. I get 20 points. Them losing 20 prestige and getting 20 of each is definitely worth it. Showing our strength. What is this? Attached to this unit? No, thanks. I don't know what this button does. Okay, that's a weird button. It should have some kind of detail. Okay. Sorry, I'm answering a text. Let's see, I'm only, there we go, now I'm getting. Alright, we're about to get our first idea. Now we're getting 118. And